This podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Listener discretion is advised as some cases contain graphic content. We mean no disrespect to anyone we discuss in this podcast except our exes. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. However, we will be expressing our personal opinions. Buckle up, Buttercup.
And hello, guys. It's Cynthia.
And I'm Wes, and this is Love and Luminol, a true crime podcast.
Ooh, and we're back for another episode.
We're back.
If you guys see the same scenery, you're like, wait a minute, they're back at that same. No, we record multiple episodes at a time.
Yes.
So don't think that we're wearing the same clothes every day.
No.
She might be wearing that jersey. I was going to say, they've seen that Biggie jersey like
I love this
8
jersey.
episodes in a row.
Not in a row.
He loves that jersey.
Definitely seen it 2 episodes in a row because
Where'd
we
you get
recorded 2 episodes in a row.
You got it from Temu?
Temu, yeah.
Yeah.
Temu is surprising me, guys. It comes across like Wish, but the stuff you buy is actually good.
And this is not sponsored.
No.
They don't sponsor
Temu
us.
is not sponsoring us.
He just
But
likes it because
I
he
just
found
thought
this jersey.
I think I got it for like $10 at
Yeah.
most.
They've seen some
it's
stuff,
like
I thought.
stitched. Like, it's nice. It's not like just printed on it. It's actually stitched, and there's a patch over here. Like, I like it.
It says Biggie
It
across
says
the
Biggie
back.
on the back, Bad Boy on the front.
Yeah.
I like
nice
it.
quality.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
As much as he's thrown it over top of shirts and stuff, it's held up pretty good.
Yeah,
Stayed white.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
They did a good job. I'm just shocked that it was that cheap.
Yeah. So
But yeah, this is not a advertisement. We just
we just like to give him his info of what he's been up to, and he's been shopping on Temu.
not just Temu. We've been shopping around here. We went to stopped at the comic book store before we came here.
That's right. We've been on the hunt.
We, as you guys know, I collect a lot of Batman stuff, so I was looking for Batman comics and Funko Pops and action figures and whatnots.
Anything Batman.
Anything Batman. Did get a few comics.
Oh, you did.
So my favorite Batman is the '89 Batman, which is Michael Keaton, which loved him in the Flash movie. If you didn't know my Flash review, I did. But we got these. These are the Batman '89 series. So it's basically comics based on Michael Keaton's character, and Michelle Pfeiffer is Catwoman. I've got, honestly, usually when you look for a series like this, you'll find one comic in the store. I found 3 from the same series. Number 4, 5, and 6. Still can't find 1, 2, and 3 anywhere.
Aww.
I need to get 1, 2, and 3.
Got
That way I
to
have the
hunt.
whole set.
Yeah.
That'd
Just
be
wherever
nice.
we go, new towns, we'd be like, comic book store.
Mm-hmm.
Till we find it.
But we'll find it eventually.
He's like, I'm going to find it.
Anyway, what is today's episode about?
Today's about Jelani Day.
Jelani Day.
Yeah.
Jelani Day.
Yeah.
Sounds like a greeting.
Kind of, yeah.
Jelani Day.
Jelani Day. Well,
All right.
let's get into it.
Let's do it.
So, never heard of Jelani Day?
Nope, just when I go in the grocery store. That's what they tell me when I come in.
Surprising since aliens killed him. That was one theory.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, see?
This one's going to be good.
So I'm surprised you didn't hear about it.
I have not heard about it. So, but I'm
Wow.
excited to hear about it now.
Mm-hmm. He's like, I'm excited now. All right. You ready?
Jelani Day.
Jelani Day. And not
Jelani Day.
only has he got some aliens in there, but he is from the great windy city of Chicago, where you're born.
So, not only is this alien related, but it's Chicago related.
You're feeling it, aren't you?
I'm liking it. I'm ready. Let's
You're going to
do
get
this.
wound up in this one. Well, Jelani Day is a 25-year-old, and that's a picture of him right there.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, a cute fella. He's an attractive man, boy.
Sure.
Yeah. He's got pearly white teeth, my
He
lord.
does.
It hurts my eyes. It's nice.
Speaking of white teeth.
Oh.
So we did a TikTok review of the High Smile toothpaste and whitening stuff. It works pretty good, but I ordered that purple stuff that everybody's talking about. It's from High Smile as well. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. When that comes in the mail, there will be another TikTok review of that.
And then his teeth look
But
like this one.
Hopefully my teeth look like that.
It'll be like Jelani Day teeth right there.
Jelani Day teeth. That's what we're going to call them.
That's what we're going to call him. But he was 4 out of 5 children. So he's the 4th.
Wow.
Yes. Born and raised in Danville, Illinois.
I know where that is.
You know where that is? Oh.
Yeah.
You might hear a few cities in here you know.
So I used to live in Terre Haute and past Danville quite often. Yeah.
But he has 2 sisters and 2 brothers, so 2 and 2.
Wow.
Yeah. He is a graduate student studying speech pathology at Illinois State University in Normal, Illinois.
Really?
You know what that is?
Uh-huh.
Oh, see? You're like, hey.
Oh. Let's
Hey,
get to
buddy,
the aliens.
hey. Let's get to the aliens.
Since I
They
know
get
where
framed a lot.
I
and
know
I'm
where
like,
these places
no way.
are. Maybe I can go find these aliens. Let's
I
figure
did
this
see researching this. I guess they did come over. Yeah, the Michigan's lakes and stuff.
like Lake Michigan and
Yeah, Illinois River and like sucked up water. They said
huh.
these people are like they're
Not all they did sucked.
It's not. I just heard reports like I seen a spacecraft hover over the water and sucked up some water and took off, and I'm like, what the? They thirsty?
It was thirsty.
Thirsty, yes. I'm like, sounds like that PCP that guy was selling.
Yeah. You know what's odd?
I think water didn't come up. I think water went out. I think they dumped their toilets and they just like an airplane. They dumped all their toilet water out in the ocean.
You know what we may do?
What?
We may take this episode and move it up a little bit in the release.
Oh.
Simply because they've had the congressional
aliens
talks
come
about
out.
how aliens are real.
Yeah, and it wears me out that everyone's like, all right.
Yeah, nobody cares.
They're like,
it's
okay,
weird.
yeah, I got bigger issues.
You have the government doing a congressional hearing and actually questioning people who are involved in high-ranking stuff and in aviation companies and stuff too, who have government contracts.
Yeah.
And they're literally asking him, so have you ever seen a creature from another planet? And the guy's like, yeah.
Are you in possession of
Are
a
you in possession
spacecraft
of a spaceship from another
Yeah.
planet? Yeah.
technology from? Yeah.
And just like straight off, yes.
And they
to
even
stuff like
asked
that.
them
And
if
you're like,
anyone's
"Whoa."
died because of
Reverse engineering and like messing with
no
the
died
technology.
because they were talking about it.
Oh, because
And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, no one is like, holy shit, who? Like, everyone's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, we know we have bigger problems. I'm like, he just committed to people were killed for this, and now he's going to tell the world, and
yeah.
these people died for nothing, I guess.
Wow.
Like, no one's going to go get charged
I'm
for
just
this.
I'm just shocked that
It's
they're
like-
actually like saying, yeah, it's all
Saying it?
real.
I would haunt every one of you if I died. You killed me because I was talking about aliens, and then you come out and televise your alien info. I'd be like, you bastards. But you're getting
But
excited.
anyway, aliens are real.
He's like, told ya.
And now we will see if they killed.
If they're killers.
They didn't. They didn't do it.
They didn't. They just wanted some water.
Mm-hmm.
But his mother is Carmen Bolden Day. And that's her right there.
Okay.
You can tell she's fiery. As
Yeah.
she should be. But his brother is DeAndre Day, and I guess that was one that he was closer to. And there's some, I don't know.
Is it him? Is it the one with the glasses most likely?
Yeah. But I don't know who the other, if that's his dad in the middle and a sister, or I don't know
Yeah,
how that
probably.
arrangement is. I just know his brother's in there with the glasses, and that's him.
Yeah.
But who knows who's who. But he was last seen in person on campus August 24th, 2021, around 7:20 a.m.
It's a lot of 20s.
Yeah, that's when he was last seen on campus. His mother called police to report him missing August 25th because he always texted and talked to his mother constantly, and he did not respond to her, didn't text her normally like he used to.
Mm-hmm.
So she's concerned and called the police.
Yeah,
She
fair enough.
spoke to Bloomington Police,
Know where
Paul
that is.
Jones. You know who that is? You
No,
know-
I know where that is.
You know where it is?
Yeah.
Well, she talked to a Paul Jones, Officer Paul Jones.
Okay.
And she claimed that since Jelani was an adult, adults can come and go as they please, so they're like, you just gotta wait and see if he turns up a little bit. Can't report him missing.
And if he
yet.
doesn't?
Yeah. And she's like, okay. But she's claimed she's told that it needed to be more of an emergency since he was an adult. Like, if he's not in any danger, if he's not threatening himself, then you just gonna have to wait a little bit.
Okay.
And she's like, what the hell did you... She's like...
Don't they usually got to be missing for 48 hours anyway?
Yeah. So then she said, okay, he may kill himself. So then she said, well, he may kill himself. So that way it became an emergency.
Got it.
So she tossed that info out there. Because she's like, okay, we'll make it an emergency. He is suicidal. And they're
There
like,
you go.
okay, now we will look for him.
Was it true,
It's
though?
like, no, it was not true. She just like, and I can't say I blame her. I'd probably do it too.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, listen, it is an emergency to me. So I'm going to make it an emergency to you so you get your butt in gear.
I get it.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
It makes sense. I would have probably, I can't bash her for it. I would have done the same probably.
Mm-hmm.
It does come back to bite her.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Because then they're like,
Because then they're like,
he
he's
killed
suicide.
himself.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're like, she said he was suicidal. So that, yeah,
And
that's
she's
the only
like,
issue.
I only said that to get you to start doing your job.
To get off your ass and look for my child. But she stated, quote, if I have to tell you what you want to hear in order for you to do your job, then that's what I'll do. See, she's fiery. I like her. She's like, I'll tell you whatever I need to tell you to get you to do your job. But she never really believed he would hurt himself. But the police took it and they ran with it.
Of course they did.
An investigation was started in order to try to find Jelani. Bloomington police spokesperson John Furman said missing persons deemed suicidal or otherwise high risk are given priority. So they jumped him up the line. Which I
Gotcha.
assume Chicago has quite a bit of missing people.
Yeah.
You'd
Yeah.
think. It's a busy place.
Yeah. It's a big city.
But he said Jelani met the criteria for a high risk based simply on the circumstances surrounding his disappearance. So that he just disappeared and his mom said he may hurt himself.
They didn't find it severe until she mentioned the
Yeah.
suicidal part.
No, not yet.
I call bullshit on that statement.
The last sighting captured on surveillance video of him was that he was in line at a marijuana dispensary in Bloomington around 9:12 a.m.
Okay.
And that's the photo there. He goes into that dispensary, makes some purchases, and goes out. And that's the last time he's caught on any kind of cameras.
I wonder what strain he got.
Oh no. But August 26th, a high school student on his way to work at the Illinois Valley YMCA found Jelani's 2010 white Chrysler 300 in a wooded area in Peru, Illinois, about an hour from campus.
Peru.
Yeah. And that's the kind of car. Look at that.
It's a nice car.
It's a nice car. Drop top. Look at that.
Yeah.
Rims are popping. Those are big rims, it looks like. I mean, I'm sure that type of car probably all has those kind of rims, but they
No.
don't.
No, he's got.
It just
he's
looks
got
like
bigger
skinnier
rims.
tires to me.
Yeah, he's got bigger rims on it.
He
those
pimped
were
his
added.
ride.
Those were added.
Yeah.
These did not come factory.
Oh.
It is a nice car though.
Mm-hmm. Now, one thing weird is that the license plate was gone. Not
Ooh,
torn off, but removed purposely.
interesting.
And a partially smoked marijuana cigar blunt was found in the car. Well, yeah, he just bought some.
He did just buy it.
So let him enjoy it. His mom stated that the police were not being very helpful. Well, yeah, from day one, apparently.
Yeah.
She started her own investigation and searches with the help of family. So
Okay.
she's like, fine, I'll do it myself. On September 4th, 2 weeks after his disappearance, his body was found 2 miles from his car in the Illinois River. And then from the 4th, September 24th, is when the coroner confirmed that it was Jelani's body. It took
Wow.
that long to ID him.
20 days?
20 days to ID him.
Damn.
His mother enlisted the help of the family attorney, Haley Besner. Because there were many rumors amiss, and it even led to him having to go through 2 autopsies. It was just a mess because the rumor mill was flying. The mom, obviously, from the start didn't really trust the police and the whole,
Yeah.
so she had a whole other coroner look at him. So he had 2 autopsies. But the coroner ruled his cause of death as drowning. But his mother doesn't agree.
Okay.
She said, I don't think so. Because he was an experienced swimmer. So
He can
did
still
swimming.
drown, though.
Yeah. And she suspects foul play.
There you go.
But word was being spread, and this is where your friends come in, that Jelani was missing some organs.
What?
His organs, which included his teeth, eyeballs, brain, liver, and spleen, were all missing, but there's no visual like cuts or anything that signified how they were removed.
His teeth were missing too?
Yes. Teeth, eyeballs, brain, liver, spleen, all gone.
That doesn't sound like my buddies.
What would they want with those?
They don't need those.
It was said that his jawbone was sawed out. Quote, sawed out. Like someone cut his
Something's
jawbone out.
off here.
Yeah. Some people were even speculating that aliens killed him and stole his organs for some testing, studying.
No.
No, you're like, they don't need that crap. But
They
there
take
were
the whole person and test on them. They're not just, gonna
not
take
just
organs and
pieces.
Throw the body
They're
out.
not animals, you guys.
No.
There's no mention of any injuries to the body, so some people assumed aliens were the only thing that could have removed the organs without leaving any damage. But they were wrong. There was also speculation that he was killed for his organs in an organ harvesting crime.
That makes more sense.
Sold on the internet.
Except for the teeth.
Except for the teeth.
Unless they got rid of
Souvenirs.
it. No, unless they just took
Didn't
all the
want
teeth
to
out
see
for
the
dental
body.
records.
Yeah.
Because it did take a long time to find out who, or to identify the body. It was
True.
20 days.
True.
So that could be a reason why it was delayed. So
That
no
could
teeth, no dental
add-
records.
They never brought that up, so that could add to foul play.
yeah.
He mashed his teeth out.
Mm-hmm.
However, the organs that were reported missing didn't make any sense with organ harvesting, like the eyeball, teeth, that kind of thing.
Teeth doesn't make sense.
Spleen, maybe. I don't know what you
maybe.
sell on the
I
black
don't
market
know.
organs. I'd have
Eyeballs.
figured it would have been
I
like
could see eyeballs.
lungs, liver. I can see
Liver, definitely.
spleen though.
Spleen, not so much.
People lose their spleen all the
Kidneys and livers, I could
time.
see.
Yeah,
Heart,
maybe.
possibly.
Yeah. Brain, there ain't no way.
no. And the eyes, maybe that was another identification.
Maybe.
But they didn't get rid of his hands, though, did
No,
they?
they didn't.
So they
have
could have
hands.
fingerprinted him at any time. So why
Yes.
20 days?
DNA. He's in the water, remember? He's found.
Yeah, but
2
he still has
weeks.
fingerprints, right?
A body that's been in the Chicago heat in the water for 2 weeks is going to have fingerprints.
Yeah, your
I'm
fingerprints
surprised
don't
he
come off.
He had any. Well, yeah, but he's decayed. Like,
I don't think he decayed that much to get rid of all your fingerprints that quickly.
okay. I'm like, see, we ain't agreeing on this. I don't know. Because I'd imagine it would have been pretty gnarly. He was face down in the water, too.
Well, Google is my friend. So let's find out.
Let's find out. Well, I'm going to go on.
All right.
What?
All right.
All right. No organs were missing.
Mm-hmm.
So that was just a a rumor. Started, and then, of course, they tacked aliens on there because what else could have done it?
I swear my Google searches are going to get me in trouble one day.
It will. You'll go to
I'm
jail for
literally
sure if I ever
typing,
go missing.
how long does it take for fingerprints to decay?
Fingertip pads to decay. And if I ever were to be like, I need a vacate, and I take off somewhere for like a few days, and you call
How
and
lo-
report me missing,
How
they
long
would
does it
come
take
you.
for fingerprints to decay
On a
in
body.
water? We're going to be very specific. In Kentucky. What water in Kentucky? Why did that come up?
What have you been searching?
I don't know why that came up. It has been found that fingerprints can survive on items submerged in water for up to
We're not
15 days.
fingertips.
I know, but listen to that very carefully. If your fingerprint can last 15 days.
Fingerprint on an item. That could be a metal item. Your
I'm
skin.
just saying.
I know, but I'm
if
saying.
If it can last 15 days there.
Baby.
He wasn't even gone 15 days.
I know, but he's gone 14 before they found him. Well,
Yeah.
They found 14 after they found his car. He was gone before they found his car. So he was gone a month or so, I think. When did they find his car? He went... Okay, they found his car a day after she reported him missing.
Mm-hmm.
So he's missing since August 24th. They found his body September 4th, 2 weeks after his disappearance. But I'm saying you get in the hot tub or the swimming pool or the bathtub or the shower and you realize your fingers get all wrinkly after like 10 minutes. Imagine soaking in like warm, humid water for 2 weeks. Your skin's gonna just decay and rot off. And fish like to eat fingertips, toes.
Okay, so there I could see.
Yeah.
I could see fish or something gnawing
Nibbling.
at his fingers. I could see that. But I don't think just sitting in water for that amount of time is going to get rid of it.
I think it will. I bet these lovely people will back me up too. They're going to be like, well, yeah, soaking in water.
Anyway, I'm not finding any answers to that question.
Oh, I guess we got to be like Mythbusters and figure it out.
All right. Anybody
Let me see
want to
what my
volunteer?
Let's see what my sister's doing. No.
Anybody want to volunteer?
I won't volunteer. She'll text me in a second and be like, what are you up to?
Why are you telling people?
No, she won't know because this video ain't up, but her ears her nose or something tingles when you say her name. She'd be like, what's up? Every time I mention her, she texts me, what you doing? Like, I think she's got a mic or something implanted somewhere.
She's bugging you.
No, she just perfect timing. Psychic. But the body was horribly decomposed due to being in the water during hot and humid weather conditions. Horribly decomposed. What did I say? Horribly decomposed. So horribly decomposed that the internal organs were all liquefied, which is why people thought they were missing.
That doesn't explain the teeth.
It doesn't. But remember the jaw, they said it was sawed off, so I think he was so decomposed the jaw just came off. But he should still have his top teeth though.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe it was foul play and they knocked his teeth out for that reason.
Yeah.
But he was just decayed in the water for so long.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's weird. I don't think your teeth just fall out.
No.
I understand
They
because
find
they said the jaw.
skulls with teeth.
Yeah,
still.
I know. I understand. They said the jaw was sawed off, so maybe his jaw got torn off somehow
Yeah.
in the river, bumping on something. I can see that, but the top teeth should still be there.
Yeah. And like I said, they dig up skulls, and skulls still have teeth.
Yeah. So the confusion in rumor mill was begun as a result of the confusion around the first autopsy report. I guess because they mentioned no organs.
Yeah.
Because, well, they were liquid, they're mush.
Mm.
So instead of clarifying, he put no organs, so people are like, oh my gosh, he's missing his organs. So that's when that started.
The aliens did it.
Yes. But the second autopsy clarified it and said, no, he's in the water, it's hot, it's humid, they liquefied. Because, they're not bone.
They're yummy.
They're soft tissue. They go first with your
Liquefied
eyeballs. I can see
organs.
the eyeballs would rot out.
Yeah.
Teeth still got me, though. Teeth,
Yeah,
I don't know.
teeth doesn't make sense.
Bone should be the only thing left, and
Yeah.
that's teeth, so I don't know. But according to the initial... hold on, According to the initial coroner's report, he was wearing a t-shirt, underwear, and a black sweatshirt tied around his waist. That's all he had on. So as you notice, shoes and shorts were missing.
That's different.
That's different. So I guess the aliens liked his shoes. I don't know.
They were Air Jordans.
His work lanyard, school lanyard, some lanyard. Snickers. I'm hungry. Sneakers and shorts were found on the riverbank north of where his body was by 2 ISU students. So it was separate from his body up north.
Okay.
His wallet was found at another location by a person searching for the drone. So his wallet's over here, some clothes up here, he's here, cars over there. He's everywhere. Which is why his mother's like, I don't get this drowning thing.
No.
There's pieces of
doesn't
his
make
shit
sense.
everywhere. Yeah. Police initially stated that someone reported seeing her son walking down the street and saw him throw his wallet.
What?
Yeah, so the police told her that they had a witness that just showed him toss his wallet down as he's walking.
That's the person you need to talk to.
Yeah.
That
What she
witness.
Said. Yeah, she said, I think you pulled that out your butt. But, nope. The hat and the shirt he was seen wearing in the surveillance video the day before was reporting missing. Or the day before he was reported missing was found in the car. So the shirt and stuff he was wearing in the video was in the backseat of his car.
Okay.
He had on different clothes, and part of his clothes was found in a different location. So somehow he changed along the way there too. Getting weirder, ain't it? So they took his organs and changed his clothes.
Sounds like aliens to me.
But yet his shorts, socks, and shoes were found 3.5 weeks later on the north bank of the river. So they weren't found right away. They were found 3.5 weeks later laying on the side of the river. Yeah. I figured they would have searched that river pretty good.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
Since they've pulled a body from it, but
So maybe they weren't there before.
That's what I was thinking.
Somebody dumped them.
Mm-hmm. Because unless these cops were just like, pull the body out and let's go. They didn't try to look anywhere
unless
else.
they weren't doing their job right.
Yeah. So you never know.
I mean, that's possible too.
Details about who found what items were released by the Pantograph. Do you know the Pantograph?
I never heard of it.
It was a news site that requested emails that contained Day's name, sent and received from LaSalle County? LaSalle County officials from October 21 to August 22. So any emails shared between those people, they wanted them. They used the Right to Information Act. Freedom of Information Act, and got those emails. Said, I want to see those emails.
Yeah.
So Sarah Raymond, the deputy chief for the Peru Police Department, told the Pantograph that those emails should have been redacted from the request.
Why?
Like any emails. His name, I don't know. I guess she's saying the emails that contain his name shouldn't have been released. It's still an investigation or something.
I don't see why.
There was DNA from another unknown person on his items. So someone else touched his items. But that DNA has still not been identified. Last that I've read. That I could find. Yeah, nothing.
They don't know whose it is.
They don't know whose it is. Apparently, I assume if they ran it through CODIS, they would have got matched if his DNA was in the system. So apparently someone that ain't in the system. Or they didn't test it. Because they weren't worried about it. One of the two. Which, I mean, if they're leaning towards suicide, they wouldn't be putting that much effort into proving otherwise. So I don't know. Unless they have evidence, we don't know. His mom has seen a surveillance video because she's doing her own investigation. She's seen a surveillance video of Jelani talking to other students on campus.
Okay.
So when the cops say that, or when she said he was last seen by students on campus. However, in her email that lady, the spokesperson, wrote, Raymond, she said that no one spoke to him that day. She said no one saw him, no one spoke to him that day. But
that's weird.
His mom's like, I just saw a video of him on campus talking to all kinds of students. So apparently she's thinking they never even inquired. She's like, you never really went to the school. You never checked to see if anyone spoke to him. Anything like that. You just took a shortcut and said nobody saw him.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. She's like, I just saw a video. But the spokesperson, Raymond, also said, and Raymond was her last name. Her first name was Sarah. Sarah, there you go.
Okay.
Sarah, I put Raymond. I was like, Sarah wrote
Everybody loves Raymond.
that it was just the videos that she's seen just showed him walking around looking at his phone screen, not talking to anybody. She said, no, he never talked to anybody. He's playing on his phone. And his mom's like, I'm watching the video. He's talking to people. So it was all kinds of fighting there. 6 weeks after Jelani's body is found, because at this point his phone is still missing. So 6 weeks after his body is found, a man driving on I-74 North found a shattered iPhone on the side of the road when he pulls over to secure his load. So just by chance
Just
that
happened
he
to
pulled
find it.
over. Yeah, he pulled over at the right spot and found a broken iPhone that turned out to be Jelani's. However, he did not turn it in.
Okay.
Police used the serial number to search for the phone and discovered that it was at an Eco ATM on October 13th. So the Eco ATM is a kiosk where you can turn your old phones in for cash.
Oh.
So this guy found the phone side of the road and took it to Walmart and turned it in. Or Walmart, I say Walmart, but it could be any store. He saw there was a newer iPhone. Even though it was broken, he thought it would give him something for it.
Yeah.
So he turned it in the kiosk and he got $89. So they got his phone back from the company. They took the radio out of his car because they said there was something on the radio in the car that they would want to check out. I don't know if it tracks location, or like where he traveled to or something.
Maybe it has built-in GPS.
GPS something. But they took the radio out of his car and they sent both of those to Quantico for testing from the FBI.
Wow.
Yeah. There was also a journal found in his car, but no information has been released about what was inside. They just said journal.
But was there any anal probes in the car?
No.
No.
Ectoplasm, no.
No. It was not aliens.
His family has been told, because they keep bugging, like, what's taking so long? Did you look at his phone? Blah, blah. And they're like, there's a 2-year wait, like a backlog of evidence, so it'll be a while.
Of course.
They finally told the family that they cannot get into Jelani's iPhone due to Apple's software encryption on the newer phones. You need the passcode to get into it.
Didn't we just watch
can't
Steve
crack it.
Harvey hand his phone to somebody and they're like, there you go, I unlocked your phone.
Yes, but it depends on the phone you got, apparently. They said the FBI software they use only works with iPhone up to an iPhone 11. Is what they use. So any of the newer phones, they don't know how to get into it.
Sure they don't.
But Jelani had an iPhone 12 Max Pro. So they're like, we don't have the software to it. Apple, you can't get into it unless you have the passcode. You can't crack it. And they just kept giving her all this stuff. So.
Sounds like a bullshit excuse to me.
But I feel like they can just call. Can't they just call the phone company and be like?
I mean, if they've got a warrant, they can get Apple to unlock it.
Yeah, they can't just turn in the Apple
They
and be
can
like,
get
can you unlock
all
this?
your phone and text records as well from the carrier.
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing. But Verizon, I guess they did because Verizon shows the phone was shut off at 9:21 a.m. shortly after he was seen on video at that Beyond Hello dispensary. So Verizon shows the phone was turned off. And
So he bought some weed.
turned
He
the
got in
phone
his
off.
car, shut his phone off,
He was having a
rolled
day.
his blunt.
He must have had a stressful day. He didn't want to talk to nobody. He's like, I'm done.
And then all of a sudden,
Or he just wanted to chill. He's
dead.
like, I'm not worrying about text or nothing. I'm just going to chill, relax. I don't know. But they used a, quote, partial file system dump to retrieve some files from his phone.
Thought they couldn't unlock it.
Apparently they couldn't get everything, but they could do a partial dump and get some text and stuff. I don't know what they're doing.
What'd they get when they took a partial dump?
They got 23 chats, 17 messages of interest pulled from his phone.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't disclose what those are yet because the case is still ongoing.
Okay.
But there's also 6 phone numbers of interest in there too. But his car is sitting outside in a non-secure place. Like they just parked it at the police tow yard or whatever outside, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll get to it." Like,
it's nice.
Yeah, they're not swabbing it for fingerprints. They're not seeing if there's any fingerprints on the wheel where someone else parked it there for him. They didn't do any DNA swabs that I know of. They might have just not said they did. I don't know, but they parked it out in the back, and that's where it sits. The police are trying to dismiss his death as a suicide because his mom said he would hurt himself.
Wow.
Yeah. So see how they dicks. They knew it. They knew it too, because she said he's missing. They're like, well, if he ain't hurting himself, she's like, well, he's gonna hurt himself. They're like, okay then. And now they're like, well, since you said he would hurt himself,
it was a suicide.
Yeah. It's like the fucking. Oh, that's rude. Assholes. But there's a pic of his funeral. Very pretty flower arrangement there. I can't see what that says. Does that say boss team? Boss team?
So, yeah, it looks like it.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
But his ribbon says boss team.
It's a woman with a face mask in the back. This must be during COVID.
Yep. It was during COVID. But the FBI posted a $10,000 reward for information about his final moments, what he was doing, where he was going, those kind of things.
But I thought they said it was a suicide.
Yeah, but they gotta put in some effort, I guess. I'm sure his mom's driving him up the wall. She's like, get on it. And they're like, okay, fine. 10 grand, whoever tells us what he's doing. But the family retained civil rights attorney Ben Crump. Oh, and that's him back there.
Looks like Jesse Jackson.
Doesn't he?
I think that is Jesse Jackson.
Is it? Then who am I thinking of? Ben Crump. One of them's in there, Ben Crump.
Let's look up Ben Crump.
Yeah.
I want to see what Ben Crump looks like.
Civil rights attorney Ben Crump. Because they said he did a lot of high-profile cases. Yeah. Ben represents some high-profile cases, such as George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery.
Ben Crump is not in that picture, baby.
That's not him?
No.
Oh.
This is Ben Crump.
Then that must be just the picture of the mom. Oh. No.
That is Jesse Jackson.
Well, never mind. She got Jesse Jackson with her, too.
Well, there you go.
I only listed Ben Crump. Ben Crump represent high-profile cases such as George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery. I know George Floyd. I don't know who Ahmaud Arbery is.
You should.
I should? What is it?
You should know.
Disappointment. But I guess that's part of her team. But they want, it says Ben and her, they want the FBI to treat Jelani's case as a hate crime.
Wow.
They're like, it's not aliens. It's foul play. And if you want to push the suicide, we're going to push some hate crime. So that's what they're doing. December 2021, Jelani Day Joint Task Force. So that must be what this is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see they're all wearing the same short shirts.
Yeah, Justice for Jelani.
So never mind, I gave you a picture too early.
It's all right. We can get the Ben Crump
We'll
photo.
put the real Ben up there. But this is the Jelani Day Joint Task Force, and it is announced to help identify and coordinate new leads. The task force consisted of Bloomington Police Department, Peru Police Department, FBI Chicago Division, LaSalle County Sheriff's Office, City of LaSalle Police Department, Illinois State Police, and Illinois Attorney General's Office.
Okay.
So that's all those people and his mom. And Jesse Jackson, apparently, Ben, whoever, Crump.
Ben Crump.
All of them are in there trying to push this.
Well.
And there's part of the protests for him. There's some signs. Jelani's life mattered. March for Jelani. Black Lives Matter. All face masks. A lot of protesting. Try to get this solved because they're like, he did not just jump in this river and drown himself.
Nope.
After leaving his phone here, his wallet here, shorts and shoes here, car here, joint here.
Sounds off to me, too.
And aliens are just like, what the fuck did we do? They're like, we're just chilling up here.
We hadn't done shit.
Yeah. But the cause of death has been ruled, of course, as drowning. They said he drowned. But the manner of death is still ongoing. So they ruled cause. They said he drowned. They didn't rule if it was by suicide or homicide. They didn't rule the manner.
Well,
Just the cause.
okay.
So it's still open to this day.
Wow.
There you go. We're still trying to fight to get it changed over and solved.
Now, I don't know what happened, but
know.
it definitely wasn't aliens.
It was not aliens. I'm just like, what? It amazes me how people are like, they hear no organs. You got to watch what you say because that coroner just put no organs and they're like, oh my God, aliens came and sucked the organs out of his
Sucked all
belly
the
button. They're
organs
like,
out.
no, it's organ harvesting for the black web. And they're like, oh my God.
The black web.
The dark web, black web, whatever. But it's just like all these wild rumors. And then that coroner's like, no organs found due to liquefaction.
Yeah, let me specify here because
Yeah.
you guys went and took that
Way left field for that one.
You guys went way out on that one.
We don't want to blame them. We just found out we talked to them. We don't want to push the blame.
Just found out they're real. Let's not call them killers.
Yeah, let's not accuse them much right now. We know that we've talked to them or we've seen them. We don't know.
We've seen them.
We don't know if
mess
we're
with their
friendly to them. We don't want to accuse them of nothing. But there you go. That's it. What you think of that one?
I mean, it was a weird one.
Weird.
But at least that we definitively know it's not the aliens.
Yeah, that's all you're worried. You're like, I know it.
You
They
don't-
didn't
you
do
don't-
it.
you don't
This is the second
it on
alien
my-
case we did, and you're like, I know it ain't alien.
No.
But the last one could have been.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. We
No.
left that one open to. Because the other guy witnessed him getting sucked up in a ship and dropped back home.
Yeah, the other guy was high as hell.
Or you said the other guy did it, and it was just blaming aliens.
I'm telling you, he was high out of his mind, and he did it.
There are two military men.
That don't make
Remember,
any
it was
difference.
a crash test site, and they're picking up shrapnel and stuff. And then
Yeah.
this alien just came up and sucked that one guy up.
No.
They're like, let go of my grandma's ship. I don't know. But
it
anyway,
wasn't aliens.
both cases you said no aliens.
No.
And do you think they've ever killed one of us?
Who?
Aliens.
Possibly. But
Intentionally? Or is trying
I mean,
to
I don't
study
know.
us and they're like, oh
so
shit.
here's
They
here's the
can't
thing.
breathe underwater.
Here's the thing. You aren't going to go out and just kill anybody, right?
Right.
But somebody might, right?
Right.
So wouldn't you think that aliens would have people, or not people, but aliens would have groups of them that are willing to do things that others aren't, just like us?
Yeah, but that's to themselves. I'm talking like, but we only send certain people up in space. They
True,
might
but we
send
don't-
only certain people down here. That's what
We
I'm
don't
saying.
know if they're sending anybody.
Yeah. but
It could be like a free for all. Like
they're just up
I
there
built
chilling,
this
and we
ship,
went
I'm
up there and
taking it off.
bothered them.
It's like it's like Star Wars. Like, I went and built this ship, and I'm gonna take it and
Never seen Star Wars.
it's like Han Solo and the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, they just cruise around.
They're just cruising around, taking the odd jobs in the universe.
And we keep blaming them for murder. Every time something goes wrong, it's strange.
Well, there's all different kinds of species and stuff, so you don't know. Like
don't
Jabba
know.
the Hutt, he was a gangster. Like he had no problem killing people.
He didn't. He used to have a little action figure of that guy. That came with slime.
And Boba Fett kills people for money. He was a mercenary or bounty hunter technically.
So you don't think they ever picked one of us up and they're testing us and they're like, oh crap, I guess they can't breathe underwater. Or, oh crap, they need oxygen.
So,
or oh crap,
sure,
they need food. Or oh crap.
Sure, but you got to figure also how long have they been doing it? You think they would?
I said ever.
Ever in history. So
yeah, so
but
if they ever killed one of us
before written word.
Oops, they parked on one of us.
So there's probably not
dropped a
record of
cow
it
down
anywhere.
on somebody. There was. That guy got kidnapped picking up shrapnel from a testing site.
It wasn't an alien.
They did.
No.
He was missing his butthole.
What?
Remember? Was he the one that had his anus cavity pulled out? And
I don't remember that.
he's missing eyes and stuff. I think so. We're going to have to go back and look at my notes.
I think that other guy just went a little far.
And cut his anus out?
I don't think he cut it out.
Ew. It was removed. It's still stuck? I don't understand.
I don't know.
But there you go. No
All right.
aliens, but still
aliens.
horrible. And I mean, good kudos to this mom. She's a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame her. I would be too.
Yeah.
Especially if you know for a fact, like my child would definitely, no way, do that to himself.
Yeah.
So you're not going to just push him off to the side as he did it.
True.
Yeah. I would be fighting like that too. And she's doing a damn good job. She's got, what's his name? Ben Crump and Jesse Jackson.
Jesse Jackson.
She's got people holding up signs and marching, and she's going to get it done, I hope. I'm hoping that she gets some closure.
Yeah. Hopefully she does.
Mm-hmm.
That's a crazy one.
It is, ain't it?
Definitely.
It's sad. I keep thinking, like the other day when I read these crimes, and it's always like someone's mother's involved in it and giving quotes. I'm like, I could not imagine if I lost a child, I would be a mess.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I would get out of bed. I don't know if I could function. I don't know. I'd be in a psych room just staring at the wall all day. Like I wouldn't be able to do nothing.
Yeah.
Because you think about it, every time you walk around the house, you're like, oh, that's his shoes, or that's his coat, or that's his favorite book, or that's his, every time.
You do that with anybody, though, that you lose, but a child would be even harder.
Yeah. Like, oh, this was his favorite teddy bear he always slept with, or. Yeah. Oh, he always loved these cookies or something. Yeah. It's something every time. Christmas, holidays.
Well, I mean, spouses. Spouses are hard too, but kids.
I couldn't do it. Because then not only that, but you'd have to go and decide if you're going to leave their room as is or if you're going to pack up all your kids' stuff.
Yeah.
And that would be, I couldn't imagine going through the room. Be like, oh, this silly child put all his little action figures in this little box in the corner. And all those little things, I'd be like, oh, it'd be a mess. Couldn't do it.
I don't know. I couldn't do it
kudos
either.
Kudos to this lady. So just take all that and imagine all the fight she's going to put into this to get this done.
Well, yeah.
So they just need to get their butts in gear and do it for her because she ain't going to give up.
Yeah. I wouldn't either.
No. So get your stuff together and get this solved, guys.
Definitely. Get it solved. Stop blaming the aliens.
Stop blaming his loves.
Stop blaming my family.
My family.
All right. Well, that it?
Yep.
Well, if you know anything else about this case, let us know. You can contact us through the website or email us at loveandluminol@gmail.com. Our website is loveandluminol.com. We have all our links to all our services, all the services we're on for audio and video. The contact form on there and a link to all of our social media. So Facebook,
Threads,
Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram,
Facebook.
I think I said Facebook.
Did you? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to YouTube.
Anyway,
Spotify.
YouTube, Spotify, and everywhere else you can listen to podcasts.
Just Google it.
Yeah, you can Google us too. But at Love and Luminol on all those social media accounts too. So we're easy to find. Everything's always the
just
same.
open up the platform, type in Love and Luminol. If we
You
have
can
it, we'll
Google
pop
Love
up.
and Luminol, and we pop up. So
Yeah, and we would pop up. So just type in our names. And
pretty sure we're the
there.
first thing that pops up. Let's find out, people. You go to google.com and you type in Love and Luminol. And our TikTok is the first thing that pops up. So TikTok, and then a business profile, and then Amazon link for our podcast. loveandluminol.com shows up. Apple, Spotify, a bunch of different places.
Yep.
So yeah.
Does that say Stoner? Oh, Stitcher?
Stitcher.
Is it Stoner?
No, Stitcher. It's another podcast
I was
place.
like, you got us on everywhere.
Yeah. So
what does that say? Reddit? We don't have a Reddit.
no, that's something else.
Oh, see, I can't. I need to go to the eye doctor, apparently. I keep pushing it off, but I can't read from over here.
Yeah, but most of it is us.
See, I thought that said last hoe.
No. Last how. Anyway, yeah. So you can Google us and find us as well. But yeah, like and subscribe, and keep listening and watching, and we'll keep making the episodes. I promise I will be doing the Chris Benoit episode fairly soon.
For SummerSlam?
SummerSlam is too quick. I don't know if I can do that.
Oh, come on now. Guys.
SummerSlam 2023.
When does Roman go for the belt? That would be a good weekend to do it.
When he already has the belt. You mean when he gets rid of it?
Oh, when he's going into the match for the belt. Like him and Uso.
So SummerSlam is August 5th.
Oh, next weekend.
That's next weekend. I can't get it done that quick. I was hoping to line it up with like either the day it happened or the day Chris Benoit's birthday or something. But they just passed recently, so I can't do that.
I was trying to think of a wrestling event.
Yeah. But WrestleMania is not until like January.
Oh.
So, pretty sure.
Thought so. I knew SummerSlam was coming up because that's when Roman was going against Uso.
Yeah. Everybody's like, why are you guys talking about wrestling so much?
Because I'm ADHD.
We like wrestling.
From one topic to the other.
WrestleMania is April. I was off.
Well, Lord, you're
That's
off.
even further.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But
I done forgot about it by then. They're like, ooh,
So,
Chris Benoit. I remember.
I'm going to do the Chris Benoit episode sometime soon. It just isn't going to line up with anything and make it cool.
Aww.
Wah, wah, wah. But anyway, yeah, that's it. That's all I got. What about you?
Well, that's it.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time.
See
Bye.
ya.